When it comes to the 2023 NFL draft class for the Indianapolis Colts, you're really excited. You talk about getting guys like Anthony Richardson at Ford, going to be your future starting quarterback, maybe sooner rather than later. Also, Julius Branch, you got in the second round. He's a condor that can run with anybody. Dude's an absolute stud. But I might not be more excited about anybody than Northwestern defensive end / defensive tackle Adetomiwa Adebawore. That's hopefully the correct pronunciation. That's according to his draft profile from NFL.com. And yes, I'm going to call him Double A because he's an Energizer Bunny. Dude absolutely gets after it, is an absolute stud, and I'm going to go into his background and why I think he's the steal of the draft for the Indianapolis Colts. So yes, so 4-year career there at Northwestern, 5 sacks his last year there, 9 tackles for loss, as well as 38 tackles. And yes, he did have a pick as a D lineman. Like, he really just shows off that athleticism. At 282 pounds, this man ran a 4.4. Yeah, he's a stud. This dude is an absolute stud. 4.49 was the official time, but overall, you really got to see where he's going to fit on this defense. So you got to start with looking at, yes, got to be behind guys. He's going to be behind guys like DeForest Buckner as well as Grover Stewart. Taven Bryan that they got over, the former first-round pick for the Jaguars back in the day. But Double A, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. I think that he is going to provide a lot of value because I don't think he's just going to play tackle for you. I think you can put him at edge. I think you can put him at D tackle. And maybe if you wanted to get a little crazy with things, maybe you'd want to try him out at outside linebacker. Just kidding. Let this guy do his best thing. I don't think he's a liability in terms of the run game. I think he can get after it in terms of the pass game as well. And quite honestly, I think he's going to be a lot of fun. But if you look at his draft profile here, according to NFL.com, yes, good backup with the potential to develop into a starter. Again, drafted in the 4th round there by the Colts. Was a 2nd to 3rd round projected guy. And honestly, so Adebawore here, it seems like a positional tweener. This is according to Lance Zierlein, checking it a little short for the edge and a little light for the interior. However, he was able to handle himself at the point of attack at the Senior Bowl and is just a few hearty meals away from checking in at a weight that could pass for an even front 3 technique. He's a powerful man who wins with force over fluidity. He will need better play recognition in the future, but his explosive first contact and ability to play under his opponent's pads could earn him a spot as a base end with sub-package rush ability or simply as a rotational interior defender. And yes, they mentioned the size and all that. It is what it is at the end of the day, but this dude is an absolute stud. You cannot shortchange this guy in any way because I think overall Double A here is going to be a guy that, again, yes, he's a little bit of a tweener. You don't necessarily know where he's going to play, but you really like his ability to be flexible. You really like his ability to, potentially play defensive tackle for a defensive line that's already pretty stacked. So honestly, getting him in the 4th round here, continue to develop him, maybe add him, give him a couple of hearty meals, see what happens there. Maybe put, anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds on him because, he's got speed to lose. Like, let's be real. I hate to say that, but like a 4.49, if you ran a 4.6 at D-line at 300 pounds, nasty, absolutely nasty. So I think you've got a lot of things to work with here. He held up well at the Senior Bowl, like they mentioned there on NFL.com. But overall, I think that Double A is the steal of the draft for the Colts. I think he's a huge find for him, and I'm excited to see what he does. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and comment down below. That's what helps people find the show. But at the end of the day, make sure you guys also remember to subscribe and let us know what you guys think about Adetomiwa Adebawore being the absolute steal of the draft for the Indianapolis Colts.